Bruh. Oh my goodness. So there is this video, this clip of this video that has gone viral, and it's of this football player, Harrison Butker, I believe is his name. Kind of Butker, whoa. And he's giving this speech to a group of women that have just graduated college. And boy, when I mean tone deaf, I mean tone deaf, because people are outraged by his speech, and rightfully so, okay, rightfully so. They have absolute reasonable cause to be outraged by his speech, because in this speech, he's essentially saying, get in the kitchen. That's what he is saying. But what he's talking about is, hey, I know many of you are excited to climb the ladder of the corporate ladder, to work on, your careers, and to work on your business endeavors and your ventures, yada, yada. But what the majority of you are really excited for is to have babies and to get married.
How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
What? I don't know. It's like a speech from like the past or something. The dude is completely just out of left field in this speech. And he's talking about, hey, my wife would tell you that, hey, it's the best thing. She didn't start living her life until she became, my wife. It's so pompous and arrogant and completely detached from reality.
I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother.
And he's talking about, hey, the best thing is that she's a homemaker.
Would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy hearing this guy say this, because let's just pause for a second. If that's what you believe, I'm all for it, bro. I am absolutely 100% all for it. I'm not as far as attacking the message, okay? And in the loosest sense, I agree with that 100%. Man, husband, wife, children, absolutely. The whole nuclear family, all for it. However, let's tone that back a little, okay? Because what he is saying is delusional. Okay, we're not living in the 50s, the 1800s. We're living in 2024. One thing that I can't stand from, the racist right and many of their ignorance is that they constantly want to promote to their audience, oh, go have babies, have more babies, have more than you can afford.
You should get married as young as possible and have as many kids as possible.
Beta! And all this goofy talk, because here's the funny part. The people who are telling people this don't have children, right? They don't have children. You have this fool, Harrison Butker, who's 28 years old. 28? You're 28 and giving advice to people? Please close your mouth. He is a 28-year-old football player, okay? What concept of the real world do you think he has a grasp on, huh? From what point of authority can he give advice to other people? None. All right? None. It's the same thing as Donald Trump or anyone else who's a millionaire, billionaire, talking about, yeah, have kids, go ahead. It's the greatest thing ever. I'm sure it is. Okay? Because you have the wealth and the capital to have that family. That is not for the vast majority of Americans in this country. So for you to simply say, oh, it's the best thing is to have be a wife and to be a homemaker. In order for a woman to be this tradcon, right? This tradcon wife that everyone wants, there has to be a man who can provide that lifestyle. All right? That's what that has to happen. And the funny part is, coming from this football player, over 30%, if I recall, 30% after the first year of them retiring, divorce. Over 70+% are divorced by the time they hit 50 when it comes to football players. So I think he's counting his chickens before they hatch. He's 28 talking about, oh, I love being a father. I love this is the best life ever. Bro, you're 28, fam. You're still in the NFL. How about you call us back? Once you get on your big boy pants, right? It's so delusional that he's talking about a homemaker and everything. It's like when, these fools talk about, oh, have a family. You're not with your family. You have a nanny that's with your children 99.9% of the day because you're out going here, going there, right? And even when you're at home, you have a caretaker with you at all times. Stop acting like you live like these regular lives and having a family is so amazing. No, having a family is expensive. And I find it absolutely just hypocritical that the same group of people want to advocate for you having as many children also want to tell you, hey, lift yourself up by the bootstrap when you can't feed the children. Hey, lift yourself up by the bootstrap when you can't clothe the children. Hey, lift yourself up by the bootstrap when you can't afford the tuition. Hey, lift yourself up by the bootstrap every single time, bruh. Those are the same people. So they always don't have a problem with you having a child. It's just that when you have to provide for the child, that's when they're, out of your world. Hey, that's on you. That's on you, man. That's on you. Lift yourself up by the bootstrap when it comes to children, lunch schools and everything. This dichotomy is absolutely just wicked. It's evil to say have as many children, give this foolish advice. And furthermore, not every woman, first off, can have children, and not every woman should be a mother. I can't stand when people think that every woman is a queen or every man is a king and everyone is, no. There are plenty of men out there that should never be fathers. Never. There are plenty of women out there that should never be mothers. And furthermore, forget about being a mother. They can't even be a wife.
He's out of line, but he's right.
You want to make them a mother when they can't even as far as fulfill their role as a wife. You want to make this cretin a father when he can't even fulfill his role as a husband. This is delusional talk. These people live in bubbles. So yes, I can see why people are upset. I'm upset listening to this goofy man, this 28-year-old freaking scumbag, talk about, oh yeah, homemaker and everything. Like, bro, what are you talking about? You live in a fantasy world, bro. Tell me the price of milk, huh? Tell me how much it costs to actually provide for a family. Tell me how much it costs. How much is cereal in the store right now? How much is gas, huh? Tell me how much it costs to actually fill up an SUV since you want to have all these kids. Like, please, keep quiet. I can't stand when these people speak and give advice that comes from out of the rear, bruh, because they have no idea what they're talking about or the prerequisites that are required to have a sustainable family. Like, keep quiet, close your mouth, and then talking about homemaker. Listen, let me tell you something, ladies. These types of people are the same type of people that'll call you a gold digger for looking for a man who actually can provide this trad con life. Those are the same types of people, okay? You can miss me with this nonsense. And I want you to think about this just for a second. Ladies, you spent all your time, like his case, right? He's saying he would be nothing without his wife. His wife spent all his time building him up. What does she have when that divorce comes? What does she have if she gets screwed out on the divorce settlement, right? She has nothing. It's the same thing with Steven Crowder. Nothing. You guys fall for this stupid, goofy talk of tradcon life and everything and all this virtue signaling, and you end up screwing yourselves out in the end. That's what happens. You end up screwing yourself at the end because you have nothing to show for it. You spent all your life, all your time building up a man, and then he ends up leaving you. And you got nothing. You got no career, no sense, no job, except in some cases you just have a baby. Now you have the baby to provide for when you help build his income up to provide for everyone. So I advise y'all to start thinking, okay? Think with your mind, not with your heart all the time. There is a time and place for that, but don't listen to this propaganda because that's what it is. It's propaganda to screw you over. That's what it is at the end of the day. And guess what? No one is going to be there to save you. No one's going to be there to put food on the table. Hutchkins, whatever his name, Harrison, is not going to be there to put food on your table. He's not going to be there to put gas in your car. He's not going to be there to pay for your child's tuition and books and fees and medical expenses and health insurance. He's not going to be there, just like the rest of these ignorants who constantly feed you this drivel. So do what's best for you, not for what Harrison wants you to believe as being a homemaker and all this goofy talk. Absolutely not. This is nonsense. Anyways, guys, that's a video. I don't care what you have to say about this. There's no disagreement with this unless you're a fool, okay? Unless you're an uneducated, simpleton young fool. Because any adult knows what he is saying is just nothing more than, I don't know, a politician's speech. It's nothing filled with platitudes and meaningless, vapid drivel. That's all that is. But if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, you can call in. We'll disagree. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hopefully you take something from this, especially some of you women out there. Please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. Hey, that's on you. That's on you, man.